The treasure and the heart. Your heart is where your treasure is. Treasure is anything or anybody your life is around. You value the most. You seek the most. Your spiritual and emotional gravity is always towards that thing or the person. We all have some treasure somewhere. It could be anything or anybody. By human nature and human experience, we may put our treasure in our bank balance, wealth, or friends, or for our own loved ones. We find security, peace, and a kind of happiness in those things. By human nature, nothing wrong actually. What is wrong with that? We need money, we need family, we need friends. We can, to some extent, depend on things and the people for our own human needs. Nothing wrong with that. That's where we are. We can't do without money or family or people or things. We need them. The danger is when we make this kind of finite things the ultimate things. Good things. When we make those good things the ultimate things, we are into trouble. We are not wise. The eye, the way you look at things, perception, wisdom, insight, everything depends on how wise you are, how much wisdom you have, how you see things in the right perspective. The right perspective is this. We use the word St. Augustine. Since God made everything from nothing, ex nihilo, everything carries a penumbra or shadow of nothingness. Everything carries a shadow of nothingness, or meant to end in non-being. I think that's the way to put it. Nothing lasts forever. Nothing. Nothing lasts forever. Everything is bound to come to non-being. In the words of Bishop Barron, life is all full of fireworks. Our life is all about fireworks. Here today, gone tomorrow, no, less than that. One moment, here it is, the next moment is gone. Firework. Enjoy it as long as they last. Only for a few moments. The point is not to have any kind of negative or pessimistic perspective on life. No, everything is beautiful. Every sip of your cup of tea, very important. Everything is important. Enjoy it to the full. Nothing is wrong with what God has given to us. Enjoy every bit of it. Every moment with your friends, your family, your loved ones, enjoy. Why? Because they may not last forever. Those things won't last forever. They are given to you for enjoyment. At the back of the mind, you have this understanding, this too will pass away. This too will pass away. Detachment. Attachment to some extent, detachment to the very depth of your being. Detachment. Enjoying it, remembering good thing it is, or ultimately valuable. This understanding will give us a kind of freedom. What do I mean? You won't have too many expectations about anything or anybody. Expectation. Nobody can disappoint you. Nobody can disappoint because you don't have any or too many because after all, a human being. That's why the Lord said, your mother may forget you. Your mother, yes. She gave birth to you, she adores you, but she may because she's a human being. Your mother may forget you, but I will not. So don't count too much on your loved ones, your husband, your wife, your parents, your children. No, they're all human beings with a lot of failures, shortcomings. Finite, limited. So hold on to the ultimate. God alone lasts forever. Finite beings we are, longing for the infinite. That tells us who we are and what we are meant to be. Enjoy the finite while holding on to the infinite.